Welcome to a brand new episode of the 3 Dot Podcast. My name is Bugsy.
I'm D-Buster.
And I'm Goose.
And this is the 3 Dot Podcast, where the conversation does not stop. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be listening or watching this show. How's it going?
Hello, welcome. I don't know what we're going to talk about. What is
That's fun. You know he's going to say something. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know.
Guys, if you don't know, when we come into the recording studio, we never know what we're going to be talking about. And we purposely do that. Fresh prepares it for us, and our answers are very honest. So
that's the formula.
You know he was going to bring it out. God.
I wanted to segue into it.
Okay.
That's all right. That's good. The segue.
There it is.
What are we talking about?
Wow.
Oh, please. Please spare me. Anyways, what did you guys do last night?
Sleep.
Exactly. We're going to talk a little bit about sleeping.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
more
that was
so.
A trick question.
Dreaming.
Oh, shh.
I like it.
Dreams. What are dreams exactly? Right? Do we know what dreams are?
I mean, I can't give you the proper definition, but I feel like dreams are experiences that you have felt throughout the day, maybe throughout the week, and it's a compilation into a dream, or maybe it's something that hasn't happened. Maybe it's something that will never happen. I love those dreams. Oh, I love those dreams.
Explain yourself a little bit further on that one.
If I have a dream about meeting a certain crush of mine, and I end up meeting her, and we kick it off, we go on a great date, have a good time. Those are the best
You
ones.
manifest your dreams?
I'll tell you what my second best dream is of all time. Like, it's on the top of my head. I already know what it is. You want to know what it is?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
But let's hear.
Save it for later. Save it in the bank.
Out.
What? Defining dreams?
Yeah, for you.
I don't know. Dreams are just imaginations while you're sleeping.
When was the last time you dreamt?
I don't remember.
How
I
about you?
don't remember my dreams.
That's a good question. That is a really good question. I haven't dreamt in a while, actually. It might be because I'm a demon. I sleep very late into the night.
You don't sleep.
Yep.
I do sleep. It's just, Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I legit can't tell you when's the... No, that's a good question. I legit can't tell you when's the last time I dreamt about something.
I have dreams. I just can't remember them. That's my issue. I know I dreamt, but as soon as I try to recall it, it's always in fragments, and then I can't remember it.
Yeah, it's
I just
it's
know
really
some
hard,
shit
yeah.
happens.
That's true. According to the Cleveland Clinic, all right, dreams are mental imagery or activity that occur when you sleep. That's literally what it is. Okay, often than not, though, people wonder what dreams are and why do they happen. So, like, according to the Independent, they basically say that dreams are actually, they don't know why it happens or why people dream or where they come from, but more often than not, they feel like it's the theory of things that you either want to experience, prepare yourself for, consider it like as a rehearsal. You know, like if you're a basketball player and you have something going on the day before, like a big game, the day and you're sleeping, you go to sleep, you're dreaming of hitting that big shot.
Right.
So like that's a good example of what dreams are specifically.
Yeah.
There's other positions of dreaming, like lucid dreaming, but also it's to rehearse things that maybe are even out of the meta-human world. I had a weird dream, but let's talk about your weird dream, your second favorite dream of all time.
My favorite dream of all time, it would probably be where I felt like I was Goku. I was flying in the air. I was throwing fireballs. Yeah, that's one of my best dreams ever, because it felt like I was Kaiokening. I was Kamehamehaing everywhere in the sky. I had the hair. I had the orange robes. I was flying. And I was charging up the entire dream. It was great. I was kicking ass, too.
I think flying is such a common thing when you're dreaming.
It's true. According to flying, it's actually meaning like a sense of freedom, liberation, and the ability to rise above challenges and obstacles in life. That's why you fly.
Yeah, man.
See?
You want to go above and beyond.
I want to feel free.
Yeah.
Cooped up. I'm cooped
You're
up, man.
stuck, man.
Let me fly, grandfather. Let me out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, D-Buster?
I don't remember my dreams.
Do you remember the most recent or the
You don't have a favorite,
you don't
have a favorite dream?
I have one dream that I remember when I was a child. It was a nightmare.
Oh.
It was
Ooh, we were going to get to that.
Yeah, but
But okay, I mean, since this is the only one that
This
you
is
can
the
remember,
only
you gotta
one
talk about it.
I remember because as a child it was scary. Where
What happened, Dave?
I was in like the back seat and my mom was driving a silver 1980 Honda Accord.
Okay.
It was our old car.
Mm.
It crashed.
Oh.
Whoa.
And I was looking for my mom. I was a little kid. I was
Yeah.
panicking.
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene in Little Mermaid where Ursula comes after Ariel and she has like her spiked teeth and she's just going
Yeah.
through? My mom was that.
Chasing
She
you.
turned into,
That's scary.
and yes, I was looking for her, but the person I was trying to go to was, and yeah, as a kid, I remember that vividly. And the car was on fire, and it spooked me so hard that it's burnt in my mind. That's the only dream that I can remember, to the detail.
You mean to tell me you haven't had any dreams of being Spider-Man, like slinging around
I'm
the
sure
city?
I have. I just don't remember them.
That's the one that stuck out to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that the
A
one that I
nightmare.
told a nightmare.
Interesting.
What's interesting is that, according to the Dream app, the symbol of losing a parent in dreaming,
I've had that.
it indicates remorse, shattered relationships, and tough times that may enter your life shortly.
Oh, tough times.
Yep.
Interestingly
what
enough,
that was.
true story, guys. I do have a book underneath my bed. It's 1,000 Interpretations of Dreams. Because when I dream of a certain object or a certain animal I see, or something, I look up in a book. There's actual meanings to it. There is. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know one of them is like when you lose.
I
your
Google
teeth.
it now though because, yeah, it's easier.
Yeah, of course. You know what's funny is though, basically the things that you do during the day often resurfaces in dreams. For me specifically, I'll share a little bit of tidbit. I don't think I really shared with anyone. Two of specific dreams. It's not really a dream, but it's like a cutscene. It's of like there's a baby, which I assume is mine, and then a girl who assumes to be the mom. I never see her face,
But I had those dreams.
she's in a full like business suit or whatever with the business skirt, and you just see the back of her. She drops the kids off to the plate, and I'm a stay-at-home dad. It's the dream.
Oh.
That was a dream.
That was the dream, and it is the dream.
Have you ever had? I've had a dream, not exactly like that, but I've had a dream where I'm with my significant other, but I can't see her face. I've had those dreams.
Yeah, again, like what we think that is pulled from what dreams are, it's rehearsals, right? We're trying to prepare ourselves for the moment when we do,
Oh boy.
or maybe it's of a lot of things that we want to have to happen, or just kind
Hey.
of preparing us for the bad things that does happen.
So D-Buster wants to be a mermaid.
Yeah.
What?
To escape. That's what I got.
That was
Um,
so long ago. Yeah, no.
So you did want him to be a mermaid back then?
No, I did not.
Okay.
That was just scary.
That is scary though.
That was scary. I just remember being
I'm not gonna
scared.
lie.
I was terrified of that.
I've had those nightmares where my mom
Yeah.
turns on me. Yeah, I've had those.
There are specific moments like that. They call it threat simulation theory, where it's like if something bad happens in your dream, you're actually either trying to practice how to act when it does happen, or how to avoid those specific situations when they do happen.
Right.
I.e., zombie apocalypse, all that other shit. What I would say though, what's really interesting from all the research that I've done specifically, is that when we do sleep, there is like other things, and I know that a lot of people actually have the skill to do this. I sometimes have the skill to do this. It's lucid dreaming. Do you guys
Explain.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so like lucid
I don't.
dreams. Okay, so like what are lucid dreams? They're basically you're asleep and you're in the dream and you're controlling yourself. So there's a lot of like moments where you're inside that dream and you're like, man, I know I'm dreaming right now, but I'm just gonna be in this cafeteria and I'm gonna eat food and then I'm gonna get up. But and you're controlling the situation. So if someone laughs at you, you like punch them in the face, So like a lot of like why do they happen is I think that you actually have to catch yourself right before the REM stage. So from my understanding, like during the REM stage, which is rapid eye movement, that's when you're in deep sleep, when your eye is just like fast twitching. And it happens around 90 minutes before actually falling asleep. And during REM, which is 10 minutes, that's your chance to really have that lucid dream.
Do you control your dreams?
Now that I know the definition, I have had those type of dreams where I know. Where
Are you-
where you
are
look
you
to the
flying?
right? Huh?
Are you flying?
No, I wasn't flying this time.
Oh shit.
I wasn't flying this
Alright.
time.
What are you doing?
I was on the ground. I was on the ground. I can't name the particular situation, but what I could name is that I do remember the feeling where I was like, oh shit, this is not real, and I'm in my
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
And there might be a paralysis sleep demon.
Yeah,
on
you're
top
you're,
of
you're
it.
identifying the situation that you're in while
Yeah.
you're like it's like looking at something outside of your body almost.
Can I say something though? I mean, this is probably in your list, but you ever felt where you're sleeping, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of half wake up and realize you can't move because your whole body's shut down.
Yep.
That is the scariest
Mhm.
feeling ever. Because I've gotten out of it, but it feels like I'm pushing so much weight off of me. It's crazy.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that feeling too, and I remember it because, like, when I move, it's like a jolt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're laying there, and you're like, all of a sudden you just go, you're trying so
Yeah.
hard to move, and you just go.
It literally I mean, I make so many Dragon Ball Z references, but it literally feels like you're in the anti-gravity chamber and you're trying to move one muscle. And then
But it won't
everything's-
let you.
But it won't let you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
That one I remember kind of.
So that
Yeah.
specific jerk, you're a jerk.
Yeah.
It's called a hypnic or myoclonic jerk. So it's known as a sleep start. It actually can startle you out of falling asleep. So you're like falling asleep, and then you're like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
like that's that's what
Yeah.
that's exactly what it's called. It's a hypnic jerk or a myoclonic jerk.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But going back to lucid dreaming, the reason why a lot of people do it and practice lucid dreaming, it involves less anxiety, better motor skills, and improved problem solving and more creativity for people. So, like, if you notice that, for some people who are more creative, they're actually just more aware, and they're more like they're in their dreams. So, like, they're more creative. They're probably more likely and more inclined to have done lucid dreaming or
Sure.
aware of lucid dreaming.
Can I ask you something? Because you're a creator. I mean, I know we all are, but I feel like you have the most creative outlets. And as a creator, as an
Yeah.
artist,
Yeah.
have you ever had a dream where when you woke up, you felt like, I got it?
I would see. Here's the thing.
I had to ask. 'Cause-
Right. No, that's a very good question. So, like, me as a creative, it has never happened where I'm sleeping
Mm-hmm.
and I wake up and I have my aha moment.
Oh.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
For me, though, I get my aha moments with the small things in life. Like, it could be sitting down at a cafe.
When
and
you're
it's
awake.
a beautiful
Okay.
day and I'm aware of something and I take in all of the things. I absorb the information that's all around me. I find myself like a plant and
Okay.
absorb all the sunlight. Then all of a sudden, it just radiates out of me. Bam! You have something creative.
Okay.
But, when it comes to something like dreaming or anything like that, I'll be real honest. The only time it ever happens is when I'm fucking high. I'll be so fucking high. I'm
When
flying
you're
to the
dusted and
moon.
zooted, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Gears are turning.
yeah. When I'm fucking zooted, I fly through time and space and
Gotcha,
colors
gotcha.
and things are crazy. But I grip on and hold tight, knowing that I'm in a dream.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you wake up and you're a little groggy and you're like, God damn.
You see, I had to
that's
ask
fucking
because
crazy,
there's been so
man."
many like shows and movies where like they have like an artist struggling and then they had to just sleep and then they dreamt of what they had to do. They dreamt
Right.
with it, what they had to draw next or what step they had to create. It's a premonition before waking up. So.
Very good, because we're going to get to that next little thing that you just said with premonition.
Oh.
But the downsides of that when you do lucid dream, it's less sleep quality. Additionally, you get confused, delirium, and hallucinations.
Oh,
like,
boy.
I'm assuming, and this is just me, because I'm not there.
I'm just making sure you're real.
Monet, Claude Monet, when he was doing his impressionist paintings, near the end of his life cycle, a lot of people don't know that if he was
If he was hallucinating.
or not. So, it's possible that also back in the day too, wine had, I believe, formaldehyde.
Ew.
Yeah. So, like, some
What
of
is that?
It's a preservative.
It's preservative. You keep brain in it. You keep cow tongue in it. Like when people are dead, you keep body parts in it.
Got it.
Specifically, though, it also can act as a hallucinogen if drinking at small amounts. So some people say like he probably had half a brain or something because he was drinking that too.
Oh my god.
You know, so like near the end of his life, he was really just painting what he actually saw because his brain was so fucked up. Yeah.
Okay.
More you
That'll
know,
do
guys.
it to you.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a little bit of tips. Maybe you guys could try this. Give me a little bit of feedback on how to have lucid dreamings. Reality testing is like when you do try to dream, and if you think you're dreaming at that very moment, try to be aware and take your hand out inside of that dream, push down on your palm.
In the dream.
Yeah, and if it goes, you're dreaming.
Really?
Yeah. This is all Cleveland Clinic tested.
Well,
by the
now
way.
that the thought has been planted, maybe if I can remember while I'm in my dream state, while I'm out with Hillary Duff, you know,
Hillary Duff.
yes,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
If it's
Gotta make sure.
if it goes straight through my wrist, that's just gonna remind me, don't wake up.
Why don't you just try pinching?
No, I'm not gonna do that either because it is gonna wake me up. I don't want to do that.
He doesn't want to
If
wake
I'm-
up if he's on a date with Hillary.
If I'm with
Oh,
Hillary,
okay, that
then
makes sense.
please,
Alright,
yeah,
alright.
yeah.
Just keep you in that state.
Leave me.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny examples though. Like you know how some people are like, "Oh, I had a premonition" or whatever. That's where they call it precognitive dreaming.
Precognitive.
A lot of the time, some people dream and be like, "Oh my god, I dreamt this. I actually had a dream about this." That's where the whole deja vu thing happens, right? So, for instance, 2 weeks before Lincoln died, he had a dream that he was gonna get assassinated.
He said that.
And how would you know that? How would they know that?
He said that.
He dreamed of walking through the White House until he came upon his own corpse, guarded and lying in the state in the East Room, exactly where his casket rested after his death. So he didn't actually think of he wasn't there for the shot, but 2 weeks before
Post. He was there for the post.
2 weeks before he died,
Yeah.
he where his casket was laying, he walked through the White House and he saw his dead body there.
That's freaky, man. That's freaky.
That's a movie right there.
It is a movie.
Yeah.
You see the moment before you die.
Right. One of the founding fathers, Carl Jung, a lot of people say Jung, but it's Carl Jung, for psychotherapy, he actually appeared to warn him in his own dream.
He tried to warn himself.
Yeah. So it's like basically like, hey, Bogsy, it's Bogsy. You need to watch out for this thing. Like that's kind of what happened with him. But basically, Carl Jung told Carl Jung, watch for your mom. She may pass.
And did it work?
It happened.
And she passed.
Yep.
Wow.
Those were two famous instances
Okay.
of dreaming. But you know, just wanted to put it a little bit of out there.
Yeah. See, look at you. Don't you wish you'd dream more?
No. I don't want to know what happens. I like
yeah.
to take the world as it happens. You know? I don't want to know.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
know-
hard.
do you know?
Because like
You know how to fly.
sometimes you want to you want to like know about things because they're important to you in the world, but a lot of often than not you're like, I'd rather just fucking do my fucking thing.
Yeah.
Put it this way.
I don't wanna
If
overthink.
you know that dilemma that you see sometimes in movies or TV shows or whatever, where if you know you can change an outcome of something, would you do it knowing
Oh no.
that it'll change the future? Good or bad?
I probably would. Probably would. I mean,
You
just
would?
to. But then I know something's.
For example,
I know something's gonna
for-
backfire.
For example, like you know that whenever someone goes back in time, you're like, just let history happen. You know. So like
That's
a big event like I don't know Abraham's assassination.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
What if you
and
can
then-
prevent it?
Yeah. What if you can prevent it and see what happens when Abraham is still alive? Like pinnacle moments like that. Let's say you had a dream
Mm-hmm.
that I don't know the president was gonna get assassinated. You know when, you know how, but it would alter the future. Would you
Yeah.
do it?
It's a ripple effect for sure. Would I still do it?
Would you step in?
If so, I'm assuming I'm there. I'm right there next to Lincoln or the president, or
Yep.
whoever,
Yep.
and I had a chance to.
To change the outcome.
Lincoln be like, who the fuck is this brown dude?
Yeah, first off, man, like, how did this brown guy get in here? That's what
Isn't
they
he
do.
supposed to be making our railroads?
The the Secret Service. I couldn't even step foot in the White House, D-Buster. How the hell did I get in there?
You dreamt
So I'm just there.
You know.
So
Like,
you're-
you're like,
you're in front of the
someone,
computer.
someone is gonna walk here, and I'm gonna stand right here. They're not gonna see me. As soon as they pass, I can walk past.
What's it gonna benefit me? Am I gonna be the hero? It's like, oh, that's Bugsy. He saved Abe. I don't know, man. Okay, if I knew saving Lincoln was going to give me like some sort of crazy future that would benefit me, I probably would. But if it was gonna do the other way around, maybe it'd be like a horrible future. I'll probably just let it go. I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right. There is that saying that if you mess with history or if you mess with time, that it will have a ripple effect and it might have a different outcome. So, knowing that there might be a risk of me changing the outcome of something, I don't know. If I had nothing to lose, I'll try and save him. I bet you I get in trouble though, because again, where's this brown
The
guy
time
coming
police.
Time
The
police.
TVA.
from?
That's different, right? Now we're talking about time as opposed to dreaming. It's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's all different.
Would you do it? Would you step in and save Abe? Look at this little man coming in.
I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't believe my own dream. If I dreamt,
Skeptical enough.
if I dreamt that, look, something bad was gonna happen, and I'd be like, look, I can stop it right here. I'd be all like, that shit ain't coming true. Then that was a dream. Then that was nothing.
And then when it happens, you're like, holy shit.
If it happens enough, maybe like one of them.
Okay.
I would test it. I would kind of see. I'd be all like, all right, if I dream someone's rollerblading past me, I'm like, I'm gonna throw a stick right here, see if it happens, and then, oh, I'd be like, oh shit.
You know what's funny is that that's a part of the reality testing that they were talking about in the Cleveland Clinic. A lot of people who dream, who are like, am I dreaming or am I not dreaming? They test that shit and then they see if it works and if it doesn't work. Same thing with lucid dreaming. Same thing with like precognitive dreaming, thinking about the future, things that will happen. They try these things. So
This is a movie. This is like Inception.
You mean to tell me you haven't had a dream with like your crush, taking your crush out on a date and...
everyone dreams, man.
I'm sure I've had that dream. I just can't remember it.
Would you consider yourself a non-dreamer?
Probably, yeah.
6.5% do, but most people do dream though. It's just the amount that they do remember. So you probably have really good sleep.
Oh,
Nah.
Yeah.
I sleep pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the moments I do dream is like, yeah, when I'm drunk as hell.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm zooted, man, like the stories that come in my head are crazy. I remember one time, and this is me deviating a little bit because we're not talking about dreaming now, but I was in my old house with my housemate, and we were so zooted. And I remember
You were dusted.
I was, man. And then I remember taking a Sharpie or a dry erase marker, and I just started drawing on I started drawing on the dry erase board.
Goodwill Hunting, man.
And I just kept going, and I kept going. I was like, man, I'm so fucking creative right
damn,
now.
dude.
And then I remember waking up the next morning, and I was like, holy fuck, what the fuck is that?
You're
You remember,
inspired.
you remember what you drew? Or
Huh? I don't, but I am sure I know someone who does remember.
Oh. Chaotic.
Yeah.
Chaotic knows.
Chaotic would know.
Might be some evidence in the archives of what the man drew. Who knows?
I just remember drawing a ton, and it was like...
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You might have like drawn a map to something, you know? You never know.
I think that borders on sleepwalking now, right?
No, I was zooted.
Okay.
I don't know if that was sleepwalking or sleep flying, whatever you want to call it. I wasn't sleeping, though. I was...
the guy was he was flying high.
Yeah.
He was flying high, man.
So, I mean, like, that kind of comes to it, though, right? Like, the vision that you have, right? Like, the things that you want to do. But, you know, regardless of whatever happens to us, I think dreaming is something that happens to us a lot when we're younger. And then as we get older, we tend to either have good sleep or we learn how to harness it and have dates with Hillary Duff.
Yes.
Would you say?
I think so.
Yeah?
You know, I know some people that would write their dreams in a journal just so they can remember it.
Yeah. It's hard to do that, though. You try to think so hard. I did do that one time. I remember waking up and going like, oh my God, I need to remember this stuff because this was fucking crazy. But I don't know now.
You guys ever had a dream of two boulders grinding on each other?
Absolutely not. Is that your shoulders?
No. It is not the bronze shoulders. I forgot what I forgot the definition of what it means when
Two boulders?
Yes, I
Like rocks.
Yes, like two gigantic boulders just crashing and it's just grinding. I've actually met somebody who like I used to work with a long time ago, and he was like, "Man, you know what I had a dream? I had a dream like these two boulders were just grinding on each other." And I'm like, "Really? I had that dream too." I forget what it meant though. I'm gonna look it up.
That's not a common dream.
I mean, the guy
I
had
know
it.
losing teeth is a common dream.
Yeah, I've had those.
Like losing teeth is like a sign of stress or something. I forgot what it was.
Change.
Oh.
Okay, so two
Change.
boulders. I'm gonna
There it
go ahead
is.
and
Okay,
dissect
there it
this.
is.
So a boulder means obstacle, challenge, or threat. Okay.
Yeah, I had a few of those.
Now,
Yeah.
threat. Grinding on each other,
It's an invisible
right?
bitch.
Is here. Let's see here. This one means to continue in the manner. No, that's the definition. Grinding.
Grinding.
See, now you're gonna have it.
So the grinding is
No,
psychological distress. Wherever you worked at, you and your peer probably had a lot of psychological distress.
Yeah, were you
Matter of
stressed?
fact, from those two
Yeah,
boulders
that was my
could
first job
probably
ever.
they probably could surmount. What was that?
What?
Your first job ever?
I was a files clerk.
File. What? In all my years knowing you,
Did you know this about me?
I've never heard of files
You're a
clerk.
file clerk?
I was a part-time files clerk at my mom's job.
Hello everyone, my name is Bugsy.
Yeah,
I'm the file clerk.
I was a files clerk at my mom's job. Yeah, and I was I was sorting files. Okay, I guess this is everyone's first time hearing about this. Yeah,
Yeah, I've never
I
heard
used
this.
to walk around with a cart with hella files, and I used to just sort them. I got in trouble my first week because the cameras caught me riding the cart through the aisles. My mom talked to me, and mom was like, "What are you doing at work?" I'm like, "What? I'm sorting the files." They caught you spinning around the chair while you were sitting down. I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "I'm gonna get fired my first week." Obviously, I had to act straight and get. I got to work the whole summer there.
Damn.
So one of the boulders could be the fact that your mom is in your job watching you, and the other one is that
Yeah.
you need to act up.
Yes,
You need to
that's
act
where it came
straight.
from.
Yeah,
That's where it came from. And funny story, I just have to sneak this in, but I thought my coworker was the one that snitched on me for spinning around my chair. So what I did when he was sorting his files, he was sorting his files down low. I was up high. I saw a bundle of files right above him. I saw it tilting. I just watched it. It fell over his head. I'm like, boosh! And I'm like, oh! And then he just like, did you drop that on me? And I was like, no, man, it just fell. I didn't see it. And yeah, the guy might have been concussed that day, but he snitched me
For
out
paper?
too. Take
hey,
that,
whoever
man.
watches
Yeah.
this, man.
Oh,
Take that,
man.
Bibbin. That was his name, Bibbin.
Bibbin?
Yeah,
Oh, Bibbin.
yeah, it was Bibbin. Yeah,
Bibbin who dreamed of
You
boulders?
just created an enemy.
I gave him a real boulder made with files. It fell on his head, man.
Dang.
But you're right. Maybe it's because it was the stress of my mom. Like, hey, you're not doing a good job, and the job threatening to like, can you tell him to stop like spinning on his chair? That's probably where it came from.
You know what did get to me, and I didn't tell you guys about this, but the other dream that I had, because I had the first dream I told you. The second dream was, it's so weird, but I was running away from zombies, but not just any zombies. They were in a straight line, in a marching order, far away so you could see their whole body,
That's kind of scary.
right? But not just any zombies. We're talking about a zombie Benjamin Franklin, a zombie Zorak from Space Ghost, right? Like the praying
These
mantis.
particular
Okay, yeah.
characters
Specifically, these people.
were in this
Yes.
dream. Okay.
A zombie Dr. J from NBA Street. Okay, they're the first three, and then the rest are just like whatever, like minions or whatever.
Yeah, but these are the
Yeah.
specific characters.
But
that
here's
were
the craziest part: they're marching in synchronization to "Living in America." You know the "Living in America."
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the nightmare, and I'm like, but it happens so often.
They happen a lot.
It happened a lot when I was a kid, and it happened
That
when
same dream.
yeah, up until I was like in high school, maybe even like early days
Holy
of college.
shit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so did you? Obviously, you can't really look up a dream with Benjamin Franklin and Zorak, but you could probably look up people when they were marching at you.
Yeah.
Did you ever look that
I
up?
never did. Let's find out right now, though.
Living
Oops.
in America.
Yeah. It's so weird.
Look at you. Nah, yeah. You wish you had these dreams, huh?
They sound fun.
I envy it though. You have a lot of sleep. You do though.
I
You do.
sleep a lot.
So
you do
it's
sleep
like,
great.
I
sleep a
guess
lot.
it's like to accomplish goals. So
Wow,
Zombies.
Wow, and you are very goal oriented.
yeah, I guess so.
That makes sense. But then why Zorak?
So you're stressed. He's goal oriented.
What are you?
I am nothing.
You're getting chased
Nah,
by your
man.
mom. That's
That.
But
I
see,
was
that
like
specific dream.
4 or something.
But you said it yourself. Those were rough times. So it was a manifestation of what was going on around you at the time.
Maybe. That was a long time ago.
Possibly.
you never know.
I just know I've had dreams about work. I just don't remember.
Oh my God.
What it is.
So the dream that I had, it's not really a dream, but it's something that I think that you have had when we all worked together. I would go to bed and our job, we would have headsets.
Yeah.
And I would either hear the ring,
Uh-huh.
the radio ring, or I would feel like a ghost headpiece on me.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah, I'll be laying down and I'm like, what the fuck? There's a headpiece on me. Yeah, but those were the things I know. So you felt that before? Have you felt
Yeah.
I mean,
I've had that.
I've definitely lied down in my bed and I hear a certain radio call. That's when I knew I was. There's no way I was awake. There was no way I was awake. I was definitely asleep, and there was no way. And I already knew I wasn't at work because I already left that shit.
Yeah.
And to hear it back home, like this has got to be a dream or a nightmare.
But do you feel the phantom like headpiece sometimes?
Yeah, because we wore it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you kept that thing on you every day and the heavy ass radio on the side, sometimes it felt like, sometimes it felt like I had that still on my waist.
Yeah.
So take that with you to the dream world.
Damn.
Yeah, I've never had that, but I mean, I do have that phantom.
I
phantom beats.
kind of liked going into dreams to escape reality.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
I've definitely had. I don't remember. I wish I remember my dreams. I remember having dreams, and it'd be so good, and as soon as I wake up, I'd be disappointed.
Yeah.
Like,
I know what those dreams are, and you don't want to say it. I'll say it for you.
What?
You made love to a crush.
No.
Yeah,
No.
your favorite celebrity.
Well, maybe.
I did.
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
did. Hillary
But I
Duff.
remember I had. Yes, I know that for you. But I remember I had dreams, and then waking up and then just being super sad because
Yeah.
it wasn't true.
Yeah. There was this dream like
Those
that
dreams
in
suck,
recent
man.
time, man.
Huh?
Like, those dreams suck.
Those dreams suck because when you
Absolutely
get back, I'm feeling like I remember I was so rich that I was like I didn't have to worry about anything. All the
See,
stresses
the
of the
more
world
you
was
talk about
gone.
it, you're starting to remember these dreams.
Yeah, kind of a little bit.
Yeah, there you are, Peter.
There you are, Peter.
I'm playing with y'all.
Oh my!
But yeah, don't. Oh my God, you just triggered like depression.
There you go.
I'm always here for
Holy
everyone.
moly!
Fresh, you were gonna say something about this.
Nothing. I was just gonna wrap this up. I mean, basically, I think we talked enough about dreams. I think it's to wrap it up for us to head to Never Never Land.
It is time to go to Never Never Land. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever have any experiences with your dreams that you want to share with us, come talk to us about it.
Does it depress you?
Does it make you happy? Does it make you feel disappointed? Whatever the dream,
The dream,
whatever the dream may be, whatever the dream may be, share your experience with us here at the 3 Dot Podcast. My name is Bugsy,
I'm D Buster.
I'm Goose.
and this is the 3 Dot Podcast, where the conversation does not stop. We'll catch you in the next dream. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
You start.